How was the outcome ever in doubt? Since Ben Watson signed his new contract, we've continued our unbeaten run. We're top of the league, and today we play ex-Premier League opposition in our biggest ever away day. Greetings, my excellent friends, and welcome back to episode 12 of The Director of Moneyball. I'm Kirk Sheridan, and you can see we have been in imperious form. 9 matches since we beat Weston-super-Mare and offered Ben Watson a 2-year contract. The only slip-up we've had in the league is that 1-1 draw against Tunbridge. We even managed to hold Barnsley to a draw in the FA Cup first round, which means we get a replay at their place. Big payday incoming. Our league form has been spectacular, as you can see. The goals have dried up for Rob Street in the last few matches, but plenty of other players have chipped in instead. Whittingham, Hughes, Alarakia, Racine, Allardyce, Maidlin, Norville Williams, McLeod, Mundell. Plenty of goals now being shared around, which is absolutely brilliant to see. And look what that's done to the table. We are sitting pretty, 4 points clear at the top. Only lost that one match at the start of the season against Concord. And we've conceded a quite frankly ludicrous 7 goals in 16 matches. Harrison Mayle has kept a league-high 8 clean sheets so far. So obviously, I'm offering him out for transfer. And before you accuse me of completely losing my mind, let me just explain why. We did sign Joe Wright, that goalkeeper I showed you in the previous episode, as our cup goalkeeper, but actually Ben started playing him straight away, and although it is early days, we know he's already got higher potential than Mayle, and his underlying metrics are even stronger. More saves per 90, better pass completion, so we can absolutely look to make a profit on Harrison Mayle. You'll remember last episode, my biggest concern was that we were not retaining the ball. And in fact, our pass completion isn't great, 73%, but it is higher than the Vanarama South average, which I must bear in mind. And we're getting away significantly more shots per game, significantly more XG per game, and crucially conceding way fewer per match than any other team in the league. That means for the XG table, we're expected to be sitting in 3rd place. We are overperforming because we've scored more and conceded fewer than expected. But even so, 3rd place would still qualify us for the playoffs, which is exactly what the board expect this year. So in all metrics, other than being pleasing to the eye, Ben's football is doing the job. And we have a huge match up next before that game against Barnsley. I said we'd be back in December, but how can I not show you an FA Cup match away at Barnsley or this top-of-the-table clash against Oxford City, 2nd versus 1st. This will be a real test. Oxford finished 3rd last year. So let's go on holiday and see what this in-form team can do. We do have a lot of tired players due to a lot of football being played recently, but Street is starting. New signing Ote is playing on the left wing. I'll show you him after this match. Goes to Mundell. White picks it up again to Street, who's in acres of space but can't find the finish. Poor defending there from Oxford. Shame that Street couldn't put that one in the back of the net, but he's looking threatening already. You can see there's some tiredness. Maidlin, I saw, already struggling for his condition, probably won't complete the 90 minutes. And Romain Mundell with a rare-headed goal there. He has been on the score sheet quite a bit this season so far. Yet to see him score a header, I think that is his first. Once again, those set-piece routines playing off beautifully. Ben definitely has a preference to make the most of every set-piece opportunity that we're getting. I can see Danny Collins there playing as our captain today. He's been sent off a couple of times, so quite an aggressive player, but I can't complain. He's performing well when he is on the pitch. Maidlin, beautiful cross to Street, who climbed above the defender but couldn't get the effort on target. Norville Williams picks the ball up in the left-back position, runs inside. Oxford getting nowhere near him. A spectacular run there from Norville Williams to take out a few defenders. Drive between the lines. White into the penalty area. Just a driven run. Defenders not making the tackle. And an easy finish in the end for White beyond the Oxford goalkeeper. This team is playing brilliantly now. Makes a real difference when we're not just seeing headed ping pong between each of the defences. We are completely bossing Oxford here. We've outperformed our XG again. What a fantastic team we are looking like now. The players clearly have a lot of faith in Watson. Right, you could see there picking up the loose ball. Right, starting again ahead of Harrison Mayle. I'm expecting Street to come off anytime soon. But look at this. Look how well the team are playing. Ote in his first match not performing particularly well, 6.5. Tizzard, who has been incredibly consistent this year, 6.6. But everybody else comfortably a 7 or more. That is a shame. That is a shame to concede. First goal that Joe Wright has conceded. Oxford creating something from a very unthreatening opportunity there. Free kick without any threat and just a very well played through ball. There is a risk they could get themselves back into this match if we're not careful. And a terrible clearance. That was absolutely shocking defending from our captain on the day, Danny Collins, with the worst clearance you'll see this year. Norville Williams plays it to him and Collins just basically gives an assist. Knocks it straight onto the head of the Oxford forward. And he's only just played onside. Oh, that was just the comedy goal. Hughes has had to come off with an injury by the look of things, so we've ended the match with 10 men. Not the best way to conclude a game that we were in control of for most of the 90 minutes. But against a team that was in second place, I think a 2-2 draw away from home that we should be disappointed in not picking up the 3 points is an exceptional result. Although this piece of news might be a problem. Thomas Hughes out for 6 to 7 weeks. He's been in spectacular form, 6 goals and 6 assists so far in 14 starts. It's a good job. I think that we've brought in Aramid Ote to provide a bit of backup. He can definitely play in that inverted winger role that Hughes has made his own this year. Currently a leading Vanarama South quality player, could become good enough for League 2. Fairly consistent, good pace. Not the best in big matches, which may be a concern, but he is only meant to be a backup and should provide a useful option as a pacier pressing forward when we need to vary our tactics or if Rob Street picks up an injury. But we stay 4 points clear at the top. So we're going into this match against Barnsley in very good form. They are currently 13th in League 1 though and have had the weekend off before playing us. So don't be surprised if this is a bit of a drubbing and our worst defeat of the season. Just putting it out there. So we have arrived at Barnsley, our biggest ever and probably furthest ever away day. They've been a consistent championship club for a long time, a couple of bounces into League 1, including this year. But I remember Neil Redfern there, their club legend, playing for Barnsley in the Premier League many years ago. They have fallen since those heady days, but they're going to be tough opposition. To be completely honest though, I'm not that bothered about us getting an absolute pasting. What I'm looking forward to is the equal share of gate receipts from this particular match. I have no idea how many people are going to turn up to watch Barnsley play Worthing. What I do know is that we maxed out our attendance when Barnsley played at Woodside Road. They're averaging 16,000 currently. If we get anywhere close to that, with a 50% share of gate receipts, we could have quite the influx of cash. Unfortunately, we do have quite a few potential absentees. Danny Collins, Alfie Whittingham, Rob Street, Sammy McLeod, Jack Maidlin, all first team regulars and all tired. Thomas Hughes, also injured. So that's pretty much half the team who possibly won't play today. Alarakia is suspended. Oh well. Ben, if you can get a result here, you're even more of a legend in my eyes than you already are. So Barnsley lining up with a 4-2-3-1, same as I fully expect us to. We do indeed. Saunders far, Street is starting, so's Maidlin. Oh dear. Looks like Ben is going all in for a result here. Who cares about the result at the weekend? We could go through to the second round of the FA Cup. Let's tire out all of our players. Why not? Well, a lumped ball from Barnsley there to their right winger. It looks like watching us play. And we've given away a penalty in the 11th minute. Ha ha! Well, I was hoping we could at least make it a little bit difficult for them. In all fairness, we probably shouldn't even be here at this replay. Their XG was something like 2.5 in the first match. We managed to hold them to a 1-1 draw despite our XG being less than 1. So I am looking at this as simply a great payday. There are plenty of gaps in the stands though. It's not exactly a sellout. Probably not even close to their average attendance either. Barnsley play it out gently from the back. We can't get anywhere near them. A tired Maidlin runs out to the right flank to try to prevent their winger from getting on the ball, but can't. Their winger plays it back to a runner from midfield, who is presumably going to float across in. No, it goes back to the edge of the box. We're not getting anywhere near the ball. We're only 15 minutes in. This is going to be a long evening. Thankfully, that effort goes over the bar, but we've had a whopping 30% of possession, less than 30% possession, in the first 20 minutes of this match. And incredibly, we've had a one shot on target with an XG of 0. That's how good our effort was. On the verge of half-time, we do manage to clear a free kick, and we have 2-on-1 here. If Whittingham can find Street, he does, but is Street onside, and can Street put it away? He can! We have equalised! That is quite remarkable. Hugely against the run of play. And Street did his best in his tired way to hit it over the bar, but couldn't quite achieve it. He managed to hit it into the underside of the crossbar instead, and it cannoned back into the bottom corner. Against all the odds, we're drawing with Barnsley at half-time. Incredible scenes in the away end here. I don't know how many fans we brought with us, probably all the way from Worthing. Maybe 50 at a push. We had 4,500 watching us against Barnsley just a week and a half ago. Certainly not many of them will have made the journey. Barnsley play a long ball into the box. Their winger is onto it and plays it across. Easy finish there for their striker. Our tired defenders cannot prevent the higher quality opposition from carving us open, essentially. Mail having a tough night back in goal. We do, though, get a free kick. 54th minute. Saunders floats one in. Can't, though, get on the end of it. So Barnsley are breaking. Hamilton bursting clear. We do have defensive cover, but Hamilton looks like he's going to try and take this all the way. Mail was ready for it, though, and he hoofs one back up the field, which comes to nothing. Still 30% possession. Less than. And another free kick for Barnsley. Oh dear, oh dear. Over the bar, though. We are technically still in this match somehow. We certainly don't deserve to be, according to the statistics. And look at how tired our players are. We're doing this. We're holding on, despite the fact that we've played an extra game this week than Barnsley as well. So not only are we lower quality, we're way more tired than they are as well. It's starting to show. We're just not getting anything on the ball whatsoever. And a good quality finish there from Barnsley. That puts the game to bed, I'm sure. 74th minute. We're not coming back from this. Not going to get 2 goals. Let's just keep it respectable. The fact that we've scored away against a League One club and we're drawing on level terms at half-time, we can come away from this very, very proud. I hope this isn't going to affect morale too much going into the next league fixtures, because yeah, we've done a cracking job to get this far. Unfortunately, some very low ratings there for our back four. Mail, Tizard, Racine and Farr not making more than a 6.3. Saunders only picking up a 6.4. But that is a result that we can be honestly very happy with, considering our place in the footballing pyramid against Barnsley's. That, boys, is brilliant. Well played. Well, look at this. We might have just been knocked out of the FA Cup, but as far as the board are concerned, my job is untouchable. They're delighted with the progress made towards realising the club's vision. They're very pleased with the strong support and backing from the players. Supporters aren't quite as excited, but they were pleased with our performance against a bigger team in Barnsley. That's good. That's good. We've met the board's expectation in the FA Cup proper. Board are looking forward to seeing the club continue to exceed expectations. Well, it's not just me. It's very much down to Ben as well. Thank you so much for all of your feedback on the previous episode to give me the confidence to sign Ben up because, oh my word, it's working a treat. And finally, those gate receipts have gone up to £172,437 this month. So we brought in nearly £100,000 from that one match against Barnsley. Goodness me, I might go and ask the board if they could upgrade our youth facilities again. Well, we have a busy December to come with our debut in the FA Trophy, a good few league matches taking us into the transfer window opening for the Football League clubs. So I think we'll come back around the middle of January because I am still trying to ship out a good few players, either on loan or as transfers, just to shore up our wage budget. We have got loads of money in the bank, but I don't want to scupper our long-term chances by spending too much money this year. So I hope you will join me again in around 10 or so matches time to see how we're holding up. Will we still be at the top? Well, if Ben's got anything to say about it, we probably will be. I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched today, and if you have, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on to find out the second the next video drops, and of course, as always, be excellent to each other. I'm Kirk Sheridan, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.